Fired up, J State, fired up. Hey, fired up.
Fired up, J State, fired up. Hey.
Yo, what's happening? What it do? What it do? What's cracking? What's popping? What up, though? Welcome back to Tiger Talk TV. This is Band Sessions with the Boom. You got your boy Terrell Key, aka T Reezy.
And it's your girl Danielle, aka Don Yeezy.
It is your boy Toby Johnson, aka Ed Furious Styles.
Yo, so check us out. If you have not liked the page, like the channel, follow the page, follow the channel. We are on Apple Podcasts, we're on Google Podcasts, and we're on Spotify, and we're also wherever you get your podcasts. And we're on YouTube. When you go to YouTube, type in Tiger Talk TV. When you see it, hit the subscribe button and then slide over to the right and click the bell. Ding! So you can get notifications every time we go live, every time we have a show, every time we post anything, so you can stay in the know. Why? Because it all helps the cause, and that's DI Love, Jackson State University. Listen, always and forever, make sure you tell every Tiger you know to tune in to the show. Toby. Right. Each moment with you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Toby Danielle. Hello, how are you guys doing?
Great. Wonderful.
Doing good, man. What's that in your hand, dude?
I don't know if people see or are paying attention to what I may be sipping with. I'm sipping with a Band Session with the Boom merch mug. A merch mug. It's a merch mug. If you do not have one for your early morning coffees
Merch mug
on your way to work, yeah, I hope you're not driving in a car with something like this. But when you're at home on the weekend, or if you're at home and you're not moving around, these mugs are great. We have these merge at these mugs. I have these merge. I said merge and mugs at the same time. We have these mugs at our store right here. You see it, Band Session with the Boom .myshopify.com. Get your merch. Get your mug. I got mine.
I'm just letting y'all know, like if you close friends with me, your Christmas gift is gonna be one of the 4 things that you see on the screen right now.
Right.
And it's a throwback, actually. This is with the former logo. So you get the new joint with the Tiger Talk TV logo.
Right. Yeah. So we part of that Tiger Talk family.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, it's always family when we get up together, guys. So, yo, we're back again for another show. They let us come back. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for not trying to cancel us, saying that we were not doing what we supposed to do, because we should be doing what we supposed to do. So we back. So we got another show today. Once again, they go out. You saw it there. There was our store. Check our store out. We'll drop the link, so you can see the link and you can click on the link. We'll put it in the comments and chat somewhere else on our page where you can easily get to it. Check us out. Support the show. We got our merch out now, y'all. Merch is here. Here is the merch in my hand. Bam. There's the merch on Danielle's body. Bam. Let's get to it.
How's the mug? Is it weighty? Looks like it holds a lot of liquid.
It does. You know what? I'm actually, hold on.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's mugging.
Yeah, it's mugging.
It's mugging. It's mugging.
Yeah.
I had to make sure the sound effects were
You had to. You had to make sure that you could do that with that cup.
Oh, that threw me off.
You cannot do that with just a regular cup like Toby has. That he just see. You don't even hear that. All you hear is ice. But with this,
it's just a yitty. You gotta get a band session for the boom.
Toby, done yeah.
It's how you start sipping before the liquid reach.
And the prep the sip.
Yeah, I don't know if it's water, brown, or light.
It's definitely water.
I took 3 sips though.
I took 3 sips. It's just to show the mug.
Long sips.
It's definitely water. All right, guys, we're not gonna take too long. We're not gonna hold y'all too much. We're gonna get right into it, y'all. So we got another special. Wait, we got another special guest, man.
We do got a great guest, but I do want to send a shout out. Like,
go ahead.
I know that we don't like to date our shows.
No, we can't.
I know we don't. But
sounds like you're about to.
I'm about to date this show. Shout out to Kevin Johnson.
Who is it?
Huh? Associate head band director, chief arranger, Sonic Boom of the South.
Okay, I know him.
I feel that this week that we have 2 songs that he arranged that is probably going to live forever in Sonic Boom history. When we're talking about Careless Whispers and the Stevie Wonder tune, what was the name of it?
Another Star.
Yeah.
That dude, like every time I think that Kevin has reached his peak of height, he ends up taking it to another level. And what I think right now is that whatever it is, don't be fooled by what that other band we got in 2 weeks coming. Don't be fooled by what they got coming, because I don't think what we saw this week is what we're gonna see 2 weeks from now. But like, I do think that they're strategic in everything that they do, because if that's what we're pushing out right now against a band that we know we don't have to battle, whatever they got coming out in 2 weeks is going to be on another level. So like, if he's there right now, where is he? Where is Dr. Little? Where is Travis 2 weeks from now?
I can tell you where they are.
Where they are?
I know where they are.
Where are they?
They're in space. They are all Martians.
In a bag. In space.
In a bag.
In their bag.
They're in a bag.
They're in their bag in space.
Yeah.
Shout out to them.
They're in their bag in space.
Definitely. Careless Whisper is popping. It is beautiful. It is full. It is rich. It is one of those songs that it just feels good. But you don't expect it to when a band plays it. You know what I'm saying?
No.
You don't expect it to feel and sound that great.
No.
So
yeah. I think the people forgot about it, D. I think they forgot about that song. I think the world forgot about it. I don't know.
I could imagine, though. I could imagine. Unless you just, sometimes it might pop up on my playlist from now and
from
again.
Time to time.
It's on my playlist.
It will pop up.
I like George Michael, man. I will wake me up before you go. Like I'm on the George Michael and Wham and all that. But like that song, like every time you thought the song was gonna stop,
more things happened.
And then it was like, tonight we went so far. And then the drums, Justin, whatever he did with WT, like then there was another section, and like he went to every realm of that song. He just put it together. Shout out, like what Kevin did, because we've known him forever, our whole life. I feel like it's at that point. Like right now, we've known him our whole life. But like what he did was he inspired me to be great in what I do. like because when he reaches that point, you're like, oh, like he can't be better than what he did here.
Oh, nah.
Mm.
Nah.
I
See,
can't even do it
He
on the screen. He goes to
listen,
another level. And I'm
2018 to
huh?
now, 2018 to now.
Man, that dude, he inspires me so much. Like, okay, I got to do more. I got to do more. I got to do more.
When you see clips of him, when you see clips on the social media, him working in the stands at the game,
Yes,
you know what I mean? That's
focus.
why. Yeah, that's why. That's why they sound like that. That's why, because it's laser focus. I got to
Laser.
work on this song so we can have it for Monday.
Yes,
yeah. Oh
yes,
yeah.
Got to
yes.
I
finish
love it.
this up.
Love it.
Yeah.
And we
So,
and we all know it. Like we love the whole staff. Shout out
Oh, no
whole
doubt.
staff.
look,
Shout out
Rod
to
and
the whole
Travis,
staff, everybody.
we don't know
Right.
what that's about to be.
No,
So
they've been
like,
something.
quiet.
we
They've
waiting.
been
That's
quiet.
something
So
wild.
you know what's coming.
Right.
Look,
Yeah.
listen. The
What did
season.
what did I miss?
The season has started.
Yeah.
The zero quarter has ended. We are
We're in the
on
first
way.
quarter, man.
We're in the first quarter. All right. Speaking of the first quarter, let's get this first play. Let's get this not first play, second play, third play. But we are still in the first quarter. We got another play coming up, which is a special guest, ladies and gentlemen, because all our guests are special.
Our
So
special.
we're gonna bring our next special guest to the stage, ladies and gentlemen. Without further ado, Mr. Aaron Butler. Yeah.
Hey.
Going
There
on,
you
man.
go.
Going on.
There you go. Aaron, what's
Flex
up,
on
man?
a beat.
I'm a clap. I'm a clap for myself. I ain't got no pom poms. You
It's
feel
all
me?
good. It's all good.
Clap for yourself, baby.
Look, sometimes the pom poms, you go to the game, you may drop the pom pom and you leave it on the bench or on
And then
the
you see
bleacher,
it
and
down
then
there.
you don't see. You're like, oh, my pom pom right there. You just kind of don't worry about it, man. What's happening, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How y'all doing, man?
Doing
Good,
good,
We
man.
baby.
doing great, man. We about to get
Yeah.
this thing on the way, man. We're not gonna waste any time, man. So, what we got? So, Toby, you normally hit him with the first. You know what I'm
I got you.
saying? You got him.
Aaron,
Let's get it.
what is your boom story? Tell us how you became a member of the Sonic Boom of the South. I need you to start from the ancestry.com. Like, where did it start from the beginning?
Right. So, boom. I grew up on the east side of Detroit. A lot of y'all, well, some of y'all might know about a high school called, over here.
Over
But
here.
over here. But over here. Yeah, but some of y'all might know of a high school called Osborne. I don't know if y'all ever heard of Osborne before.
Yeah, we are.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
my
I
rival.
grew up around like the 2000 to 2005 era of Osborne. I stayed right down the street, so I used to always hear them playing, like the band playing, like, and I know Mr. Smith and all the director, all that. So anyway, I used to always hear them playing, but you know what I'm saying, like, I don't know, I just always heard it. I didn't really like get into it for real. Then the Cannon and Drumline came out. And then that just inspired me to play drums. I went to the middle school. They was like, I mean, elementary, they was like, we can't let you play drums until like you get to 5th grade. So I was kind of hurt because I was in like 3rd or 4th. I forgot what your drum line came out. I was like a 3rd or 4th grade or something like that. They was like, you gotta wait to 5th grade. So by the time 5th grade came out, I tried out for a snare or whatever. They picked me on the tenor drum. I was mad as hell. I was mad about that. And then because I had learned like watching drumline, I wanted some sticks. I wanted some drumsticks. So when I got the drumsticks, I was beating on everything. The book, how I beat the couch, everything. I was beating on everything. But looking at TV, I had learned the wrong grip. So when I went to go try out, a play or whatever, I was playing with the wrong grip. So that's why they picked me on tenor, because I was opposite. Looking at TV, you looking at TV, it looked like this. But it's really the other way around. So I had my muscles just like retardedly strong in the opposite way. So anyway,
2002. It was 2002.
Anyway, that happened, and then they was like, we need tuba players. I'm like, tuba. I'm like, I ain't see Nick Cannon and them playing no damn tuba. Y'all said no. I said no. I'm like, I ain't seen bro playing no tuba. I'm like, I want to play the drums, like drumline. They was like, no, we need you on the tuba. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I started playing the tuba. I'm like, it's something different. And then I still like was active with like Mr. Smith and them, because he had this thing called like the Salvation Army drumline. So I used to play for them, and then like the community band, like anyway, I just was a musician all around. I play all brass and percussion, playing the jazz band. Anyway, got a moved, went to the high school. I went to King High School, and my Benners was Victoria Miller. She like a real, renowned director or whatever. She changed a lot of kids' lives through music, took them all over the world. But anyway, we wound up going on a college tour. We went to Texas Southern, Jackson State, UAPB. We went all over, like to like 6 or 7 different colleges, and Tennessee State, a couple more. But anyway, I auditioned for all of them and got to Jackson. I met at the time, this was his first year there. This was Mr. Little at the time. Now he Dr. Little, but I met Mr. Little and I met Mr. Taylor. It was his first year back, and then it was Mr. Sanford from Norfolk, and and of course Mr. Hollinger. I met all them. Then I had auditioned for Mr. Little, and then he was just like, "We need you down here ASAP," basically. So that's how I wound up down there. I mean,
Wow.
and I got the band camp. You feel me? And the rest was history. So
Sonic Boom, man.
So what middle school did you go to, Aaron?
I went to 3 middle schools. I got kicked out of DPS for bringing a gun to school in like 7th grade. but
yeah, okay. It happens. It happens.
I wasn't trying to.
You just wanted to show it off.
I wasn't. See, my
my
parents was divorced ever since I was born. So every Friday I go to school. My mom or my daddy did send me to school with a suitcase, and I take the suitcase to the front office. Then I go to school, and my daddy pick me up, like vice versa. My dad was in the military. He had BB gun and stuff, so I had people, and then it looked real. I picked
okay.
It wasn't you. It was your dad's fault.
Thank you for clarifying.
Thank you. I can stay on the screen now.
But to answer your question, yeah, I was trying to show it off. I was on the playground. And a parent called the front office by my first and she said my first and last name. Like Aaron Butler got a gun on the playground. She like whatever. And they shut the school down, the siren and all that. I mean, I went to Area I went to Duke.
Aaron's got a gun.
And I went to Spain. I went to 3 middle schools.
Listen, I went to 3 myself, maybe 4, so I feel you.
That Detroit life, man. Hey, that's crazy. Because I understand. But the royalty, the greatness in the story is that like you college educated, and most people don't think that you can go from what you just stated to being the man that you are right now, because usually that's an end mark right there for most kids.
As far as their pattern,
how did you break that pattern?
I lost my brother in 2005 to the streets, and I was like 9. He was 10 years older than me, so like. And like early on, I had to learn like, you go this way, these are results. You go this way, these are results. And granted, it was a car crash, but it was a lot of stuff that led up in between that car crash. So that's why I say the streets, because but that kind of just like made me sit back and think, and like just like as a young kid, I had to like learn early, like just. Going from like this my best friend, like almost like a father figure, to I had to realize that he ain't never coming back. And it's like, you can go this way or we go this way. And then I found the band, like I found the music, and then I got involved in that. I always wanted to be like, I always used to listen to the radio, because we ain't had Apple Music, Spotify. We had to listen to the radio. Whenever a song came on, you better catch it while it's on. You gotta wait till it come back. So I used to always wonder, like, was the rappers and people like, was the artist the ones making the beats? I didn't, because I was a kid, I didn't understand how that worked, and I never really asked nobody for it. I just always wondered, like, on my own. It was like, then until I got older, and I started getting into like arranging, like producing and stuff like that. But
awesome. Before we get there though, Aaron, tell us about your time in the Boom. So you got there.
So I got there, and I ain't trying to sound cocky, but when Jackson State wasn't known for tubas. I don't know that many tuba players that was like, I'm about to go there because I want to be dog team. I want to, play this like the WT, Trump Funk. You know what I'm saying? Like those was like the main 2 sections that was like were known across the band world. Like we know Jackson State gonna have trumpets. We know Jackson State gonna have WT. We know Jackson State gonna have the J-Sets. J5, you know what I'm saying? Like those was the main, you know what I'm saying? So not saying that Dogs he never had good years, but when I got there, it was like I had 5 different section leaders my first year. They was demoting, promoting, demoting, promoting, demoting,
Oh wow.
promoting.
You said how
Like,
many?
you know what I'm saying? 5.
Section leaders?
Yeah, like in band camp, like we was learning this song called Shaft, and Mr. Hollinger was, you know, teaching it or whatever. And this was when after the merge, and we playing or whatever. And the Tuba part, you know, Detroit DPS, the band's not big as down south. You know, you down south, like I say, the college tour thing went on. We might have seen some high school. They might have like 15 tubas, about 30 trombones. This Detroit, that's the whole band. We might not. I don't know if y'all
3
seen the community
tubas.
band, but we all horns, no drums. We in it, but the tuba break we doing like this, we clapping. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like you gotta be a strong independent player in Detroit because like the music, like still some good programs around Detroit, but it's not as many as it was back in the day. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like a shortage. Like down south, it's more. Even the same thing might trigger down south, but it's down south. It still seems like it's more like in tune, and it's still like the love is still kind of spread out. It's kind of more respected. So I have to say you had to be a strong player. That's what I'm saying. So like it was only like 2 or 3 tuba players on my school, and I was a section leader, and I was the drum manager and other stuff too. But anyway, I had to like just know I had to be on my stuff. And my Miss Miller, she always taught us like, if you don't have a good symphonic band, you don't have a good marching band. See, that was one of her main things. She was like, you can't sight read, you can't do this. All that stuff just translate the marching band. The marching band gonna be trash if you can't sight read, you can't do this, you don't know the fundamentals. So she kind of broke that down to me. And the reason why I brought it up was because when I got to Jackson, I was like, so we was going over that song and I was playing, and Mr. Hollinger stopped the band. He was like, "You stand up." I stood up. He was like, "Play." I played this from top to bottom. He pointed to everybody else. He said, "Y'all see him?" He said, "He gonna beat somebody." Horns up.
Oh.
And from that, even with upperclassmen in there, everybody's in. I was just like, it wasn't no pressure to me, you know what I'm saying? Because you know that's just what I do. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't trying to sound cocky, but that's what I was taught to do. And then from that moment on, it's like it was just like leadership, and like upperclassmen telling me like, man, Mr. Little ain't gonna, Dr. Little ain't gonna be cool with you like that after your freshman. He just doing that because you were freshman, like, because I was just like, you know, I'm like, no, like I really was getting to know the band style. Like I wasn't trying to be no teacher's pet or nothing, but you know, I was just, you know what I'm saying, like seeing what I need to do to help out because I was trying to be in the leadership position the following year. So the following year came out, I got assistant section leader, and then from that point on, like I just wanted to push me and my homeboy, another dog team member, he from Chicago. He came in 12, but his name's Stephen Holman. And me and him kind of just like wanted to change the narrative of like just the tuba and the style of like how we play and just, you know what I'm saying, make it better. So we kind of just, you know, just focused on that. And then also like 2013, we had some times, you know how the third quarter get here, you got sectional battles and all that stuff. We played Tennessee State, and Mr. Hollinger was like, he got back in the bedroom that next Monday after the game, and he was just like, in front of the whole band, he like, tubas, dog, whatever. He was like, I forgot what he said. He made it a point to let everybody know that we got our butt waxed in the third quarter by Tennessee State.
Monday.
And I did not like that feeling. I did not like that feeling because I know what I can do. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, no, we ain't going for that no more. So it's like, you know, from that point on, it was just like when I got in the leadership position, I just tried my best to instill like better tone, teach people. I literally seen my crab brother come in there awful, like barely sight reading this and working with him until like a year and a half, like our junior year, he like sexually, he like one of the best persons. Like, and that was amazing. I never seen nobody improve on an instrument that quick like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it was just, you know, I did all that stuff. I tried out for J5, I didn't make it. About 2 years.
You did? No.
You tried out?
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah, I got the video and I got all that. You know what I'm saying? It was some other political stuff. We ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about. But, but yeah, I feel, and also I just feel like they wanted to keep me on my horn.
Yeah.
It's like having I ain't trying to say my LeBron. It's like having LeBron James as a coach when y'all know he could be out there scoring 40.
Come on, LeBron, you better.
You feel
Come
me?
on with it.
Ron need to be on the floor. He don't need to be the coach. He need to be on the floor. You know what I'm saying? That's how that happened.
Hey, but you know what? The boom life, it teaches you confidence. So you said I heard you say cocky and sound this. So no, that's called confidence. When you know that you can do what you can do, they teach us this kind of stuff, man. When we came in the boom as freshmen, all of us, they teach you law. No, you need to know your stuff, know your skills, know your music, be able to sight read, and when they call your name, you need to stand up. You need to be able to play. And when you can play, that means you are confident in what you are doing.
Right.
So, you good. You good. Yes, sir.
Terrell, they call it in today's world, they call it arrogance when you know what you know you can do.
Arrogance.
But that's not arrogance. This is
it's confidence, man. It's confidence. You know,
confidence. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yo, that's crazy. So,
love that.
Someone go ahead, Tuba.
What you told us, like when you talking about dog team, like I want to go back to like dog team and in your reason when you came into the program, dog team has always been a thing. I look at several members. When we talk about the Hens, we talk about the Kevin Lewis's, those people in our generation. They were staples within dog team. But you came in and there were some transitions that happened during your time. I went back yesterday, and looked at some videos from your era, and there are specific spots where we see the boom get fuller. Not bigger in personnel, but the sound, the dimensions and the intonations within the tuba section. Certain things changed under your leadership. Parts started to change. How did that happen? Where did that come from?
Yeah, what did you and Steven talk about?
Yes.
So it was really on some like what I noticed when I got there, like upperclassmen, they was cranking, they was loud, all that. But at the same time, it's like I was taught like tone. It's important, especially with our instrument, and then especially with WT, we got these fiber skin bass drum heads that y'all know how to end the what's that one song? It's a staple. Is it Imagination?
Imagination staple.
Y'all know how to end the Imagination get when WT turn up right at the end.
Man, I'm trying to go through the whole song in my head right now.
Right, yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah.
At the end, the WT go crazy. Bass drums, we be in there. They be, they only be vibrating the flow. They got this one part, they go crazy, and it's like we get drowned out. And then I look at other colleges or look at other programs, and I'm just like, oh, they drum section play with they band, or they drum section do this or do this, and it's like that's cool, but over here we really gotta like fight to be heard almost in a sense, because it's like, we got the band, we got WT, this we a low tone, so it's like, we got to really push through that. So we had them exercise where we laid back like this with the towel and the horn, and we playing and we cranking, and
6 inches.
6 inches in the chair, we got all that, but so just stuff like, we just work more on like just stuff like that. I sat there and I wanted to really break parts down. It was a lot of times I noticed when I was a freshman, like we used to go over certain music and then just let stuff slide, or certain parts that move in this. If it sound right, a majority, no. I need everybody. I need all participation. I need everybody to make this one section. This the note, this the time, this the fingering. You need to play this like this. You need to do this like I didn't want to have it to. And of course, you got the few people that's just not up to par and just can't get all the way there, but I needed at least 90 to 95% of the section knowing what's going on. I challenged them because I feel like we was challenged my freshman year, but it was more like physically. It wasn't more like when it came to like, mentally. It was more so like, just like stand at attention for hours, like 90s doing this, just stuff like that. It wasn't really in the music challenge for real. So far as like when it was just kind of like a section is stressing certain parts or making stuff clear and make sure certain parts of her this is that. So that was the thing. And then also like I just wanted to change stuff up. Like I know like I think I seen a video like back in the day. I forgot what year it was, but they had changed the baseline to the show here and there or whatever. So we wanted to just start doing it every week. Every week we play the show. We want to have a new
I
baseline.
Got
remember
it.
So
I remember that. I
and
remember that.
then
Like just change it up.
yeah, every week almost. We changed, and then we just got to a rotation doing that. We had certain people in the section writing parts. Doing that. Rashad, he helped write parts to where Steve, and he helped write a lot of parts. I did some stuff. It's kind of just we wanted to make it more like better. We wanted to we just wanted to improve Jackson State dog team and everything. When it's just think about Jackson, you can think about I want to go there because and after that.
Yes, it did.
After that, people started wanting to come there to
I
play.
know what you're about to say. Yes,
People
yes,
started
it
wanting to
did.
come there to play Tuba, like real
But
talk.
Aaron,
And I ain't really noticed it at first, but like I used to get like messages on Facebook and all type of stuff from like people. Even to this day, people still messaging me like about the enrollment process, all this stuff, and like I'm just like, dang, like that's crazy. Like people really, you be surprised how much of an impact you make on you make on
Who
somebody's
watching?
life.
Mhm,
Like
you're right.
what I'm saying,
You know who watching?
just by
It-
playing in the band. So
They always watch it.
yeah.
Aaron, but you didn't even touch on like a pocket that I think that you guys brought to the program. Just within Dog Team, there was a point where where Dog Team all played the same note, the same tune, the same volume, and it was all great. But then there became a point where Dog Team had to change. And I feel like it was within your era when you guys start playing chords within a section.
Yeah.
Like even like bouncing off each other, like but that where that used to be one person, that's now two people playing against each other, but it's just the same volume.
Yeah.
I feel like that came under your era.
Absolutely. We had Who Do I Turn To? I think Mr. Little or Kevin. No, Kevin Johnson wrote that. We was y'all just talking about Kevin Johnson. Shout out to Kevin Johnson. It was Kevin Johnson wrote Who Do I Turn To? And we got a part where it's like da 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 dum 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 like that. We got that part. So people who talented enough play the whole part. People who not, I broke it down in sections. I split the section. I had some of the section play dun dun dun. Then I had the other section play the other half of the people who was less talented play the dun 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 dun. And y'all meet back in the middle. And we keep it. We all back in unison working. You know what I'm saying? And it just stuff like that worked. And some people might call it cheating or whatever you want to call it. At the end of the day, bro, nobody will never know. Not unless you were sitting right there on side of us. You know what I'm saying? You didn't know that.
Man.
Then
It sounds good. If it sounds good, it sounds good.
And then to your point today, we be having split parts anyway in the song.
Mm-hmm. That was the arrangement, right? I was about to say, like, that's how you arrange.
You write it that way now.
You wrote it that way.
Yeah. So,
man, like it was cheating back in the day, but like right now we write it that way. Like it's not cheating. It's like it's smart.
I looked at it as cheating because I'm a real musician. I'm like, no, I'm playing this. Because this ain't that really ain't because it's not really like if you really know what you're doing and really seasoned, it ain't really nothing to you.
Yeah.
So and that ain't no disrespect to nobody else, but everybody ain't on the same level. You know what I'm saying? So to get the job done and to get it sound how I think it should sound, the tone, the volume, and everything, I broke it up for certain people for certain parts.
I love to see it though. I love.
So let me ask you this. I just want to just a little bit more on this piece. So did you in advance know like we need to kind of focus on or these people need to focus on this part like ahead of time, or was it okay, we're gonna play this all the way through and then you could kind of point out like okay, such and such struggling or
so what it was how you got the music and practice or whatever and we run through it quiet. Everybody learning this. So when it's time to crank up, that same energy and that same thing that you can do playing quiet.
Yeah.
Some people can't do that playing loud and cranking up. Some people just can't. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? And it ain't nothing against it, but either you, I just if you do, you can or you can't, and if you can't, you know what I'm saying, keep trying. But at the end of the day, I'm just gonna sign like some like half the section to this and half the section this. To those who can play it
You focused
correctly,
on the strengths.
y'all do y'all thing exactly.
Got it.
Cause I rather it sound, you know,
I was supposed to.
sound better as a whole than what's the name. And then eventually, you know, I started seeing them people who I signed towards middle end of the season, whatever you got the song, they start playing the full thing now. They like, oh, I don't want to be I don't want to
Aaron
because
playing the whole thing, right?
because it kind of mess with their mental. You know what I'm saying? At the
Yeah.
same time, it's like, oh, I'm taking the easy way out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking I ain't over it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wake up.
You built the confidence in your fellow bandsmen.
Yeah.
That's a lesson right there. You
Mhm.
built the confidence in a person that probably felt like they were not able to do the whole run or do the whole rip. You know, after a couple of weeks or a couple of a month or so, like, no, I can play this. Let's do it, man. That's a lesson right there, man. You have a very interesting story, and I'm sure there are
You do.
tons of more things to like talk about, man. But
Yes.
I don't want to go too far or too fast. But I do want to get into maybe we can stop for a minute. But I do want to get into like your after boom life because you're an old head. You're 2013. You're definitely an old head.
Yeah.
And
He,
life
Look at his
has
face.
been I
Like
know,
for
right?
He's
real?
12, 13 years in. He got gray hairs now, right?
I mean,
It
come
ain't
on. So like we talk about the boom life. So
He
like
almost up.
no,
man.
well, yeah,
He
he
almost
like
up. He almost
he
up.
young,
Almost.
He got a
almost
little while. He got a little while.
he got a little
He got a
while.
while. He
He
got a
got a little
while.
minute.
A
He
little
got
All
bit.
about 5 to
What's
8
the age?
years.
35?
Yeah,
Oh, is
35 is
it?
up, man.
37,
35 is
36.
you wasn't calling
35 is
yourself
up.
Unc at 35.
I
Unk
wasn't.
is Unk is a long stage. It's like 35 to
It's
You know,
65.
long.
Terrell, you just embraced it
I
yesterday.
know. I'm
So I know.
45.
No,
Hey,
Like
I
last
ain't
week.
look.
he just
I'm not.
accepted it. Like he been an Unk.
No, I'm not 30 years old until November 15th.
Oh, you know,
I'm 29 till I'm November 14th and
you
29
still
364 days, so many hours. I'm
you still
29
cousin. You a cousin.
till it
You a
hit
cousin.
He got,
November.
he
You
got
still
2 months.
cousin.
He got
Cousin
2 months.
status.
All of September and all of October, we on you. 30 is on the way, Jack. Knocking at the
Right.
door.
For
Knock,
sure.
knock, knock. So I want to skip around a little bit.
Okay.
So like you did the boom thing, bam.
Mhm.
Came in, played your horn, outstanding on the horn. I'm certain because everybody from the boom, we all outstanding. So then boom life is over with. So what's life like now after the boom? Like what you got going on?
Now,
What
now I just got off a tour, DJing for ESTG. So we went
okay,
to
so
we had a 32 city tour. We
okay.
a couple shows got
Yeah.
canceled, so I only did about like 20, 24 shows. But I mainly I'm back to producing. I'm a producer. So ever since I like left Jackson, I used to mess with the videography and stuff like that, and then I just went full time production. And I've been around. I moved to Atlanta in 2018. And I was staying in my homeboy from high school. I was staying in his living room. We had 3 couches. It was about 5 people in there. In one bedroom at his uncle crib. Just making the work. I got a job at FedEx and Lowe's. 2 jobs, you know what I'm saying? I got my own place. Had a roommate. Then right around 2020, we had split ways. And then COVID happened. And then nobody really noticed, but like January to like middle February, March, I ain't had no house. I was homeless. I was staying in the studio. So
Oh.
Mm.
What
I'll
year?
be at,
This past year?
no,
2020.
2020.
2020.
2020.
Okay.
So like,
During
COVID.
COVID.
Okay.
I
Oh,
had to
right at
break
the
my
top of
lease.
COVID.
I had to
Mhm.
break my lease and I wasn't trying to go back. I wasn't trying to go back to Detroit. So I was working out the studio down here and I put all my stuff in storage. And then I paid the storage up for like 3 months. And then at the studio every day, ramen noodles, however you pronounce it. You know what I'm saying? This, and I was waking up. They had studio. They having showers, bathrooms, all that stuff. So I was doing that, and then I found a place to like kind of like sublease, do that, and eventually, producing, being around the right people, shaking the right hands. I was able to work my way into, You know what I'm saying? Working with some bigger artists, and then you know, from there it just kind of went up. I was working with a Lil Baby, Moneybag Yo, Kanye, uh, Yo Gotti. I work with so many people, like producing music for so many people. So you know, I'm just trying to stay humble and keep going. You know, I be around a lot of bigger producers that got a lot of radio records and stuff like that. So they kind of keep me level headed and just, you know, keep me humble and just hungry and want to, you know what I'm saying, to elevate and do better. But yeah, ever since then, you know, it's been up. Like ever since 2020, I quit my job in 2019, both jobs, FedEx and Lowe's, and then you know just thugged it out until I was able to make something shake. And
You
See,
died.
thugged
You
it out,
dove
And,
man.
in. You
and
dove
oh
in.
my God, man! Like
You just named
I want to clap. I want to. Like let's
not a
clap
pom
for him.
pom, but a clap.
No, this is a clap. This is a clap. This is a clap
yeah,
right here.
Absolutely.
What he just said right there is such an inspiration to everybody that's listening to this pod right now, because like we like um what I'm looking at right now, like within our community right now, when you get punched in the face, how you gonna react? You know, like and a lot of times when we react, it's out of anger, it's out of fear, it's out of trauma. But even if you have all that in it, you know, like it's chess, not checkers. And what you just said was a whole bunch of chess, like how you played the game. You know, like you got punched in the face a whole bunch of times, and where it was okay and it was acceptable to react in anger and fear and trauma. You like, okay, let me take a deep breath and figure my way through this, because the names that you name when you said the baby and Kanye, stuff like that, people that you've worked with, that is amazing to me, because like you had the intestinal fortitude to be able to navigate through that situation and be successful, where most people would be able to navigate through that situation and not be successful. What was it that made you stay true to it? Because you said it, you're like I did not want to go back to the D. I had to figure this whole thing out. So if I had to sublease, or if I had to move in with with this people, or if I had to just shower and shower and shave at this spot, like what was it that made you have to do what you got to do? I'm sorry, Terrell, my bad. I
I
did.
feel like it's just like it's a mindset. Like I feel like it all starts mentally. Like you know, it's either like you're gonna make it happen or you're not. And like, you know, you just gotta like I know I don't really come from much, so it's like it's no point of going back home and being around family and getting comfortable and being around friends and that ain't really doing the right stuff and ain't gonna really lead you in the right direction. So it's like, you know, I just kind of like just wanted to challenge myself and push myself. Like, you know, like some people might look at like, oh, you crazy because you could have went back and stayed with your mom or your granny and this. And it's like, I ain't want to do that though. I just wanted to really thug it out down here and see like it is Atlanta gonna make you or break you. Like,
Mhm.
especially when you're doing music, like especially
Man.
when you're producing, because it's like it's so many right now, it's oversaturated. It's so many producers, so many artists. We got these. Somebody can wake up right now, go to the camera, dance, make a song, sound about the dumbest stuff in the world, and go famous and get a deal tomorrow.
Get
Like, you
hit.
know what I'm
Get
saying? It's
hit.
like it's not like back in the day where it's like, oh, BET 106 and Park. These is the celebrities that the world has decided or the people want to, you know, decide. It's like
Mhm.
nobody didn't have this in their hand, or nobody could just call up a regular cameraman and throw it on YouTube or World Star and pay for this and pay for that and just it's like people gonna decide. Then there was also people who actually was talented. You was just singing, people was dancing. If you was rapping, you was doing this, or you was tap dancing. You got them select few who would just did what they did. But a lot of people have multiple, you know what I'm saying, hobbies or like multiple interests. They didn't just, you know what I'm saying, do just one thing. So, you know, like that's kind of like what I did. Like I kind of used the camera stuff. I wasn't using it at first. I really wasn't too, but when I got here, I was using the camera stuff to get me into certain rooms. Then when I get into
Mhm.
certain room, I pulled this in my back pocket. Like, you ain't know I had this. I got these beats too. You know what I'm saying? You got to know how to hustle. Then you got the beats. This, y'all know this too. You got this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so.
Hey,
Talk
so
about
you
the
said the
video.
camera. Go ahead, yeah, D. Go ahead, D.
No, we got the same question. Go ahead.
We got the
Yeah,
same question.
D.
So you
We all
mentioned the
got the same
camera. You
question.
mentioned the camera stuff. So
Oh,
the camera
because
stuff. So tap on that. Tap on the camera
So at
stuff. Like,
Jackson State, I got a refund. Boom. I got a refund. I'm like, I want to get buy a camera. You know, everybody get
okay,
their college refund, this, whatever.
yeah.
I went and bought a camera. I
that
went and bought a
refund
lens.
check.
Like,
That
like
refund check.
I ain't want to like, you know, everybody go get the Tiger bucks and go to get the money off at the little store down the street. They be selling all the fake design, all that stuff. Like, I ain't want to do none of that. I wanted to invest in me. So I used some of my refund money. I went to Guitar Center. I bought some stuff to make beats, and I bought like some speakers, and I bought a keyboard, and I bought a camera, some lenses, and stuff like that. And I got into taking pictures. And then next thing you know, like I went and shot the Alphas, like probate video, the Qs. I did a couple of stuff on campus, and I was just using that to get around. I got with a partner, and then we came up with like a group, and then we started shooting music videos all around Jackson. And then, you know, like I said, we moved to Atlanta. Me and him separated, and then I started just full-time production. But while he was here, you know what I'm saying, I was using the camera stuff, and even down there too, I was using that camera stuff to, you know, like work with different producers. Like Steven, who I was talking about, Steven Holman, he was my roommate almost all through college. He's a very talented musician. Y'all should have him on here, by the way, but he was a very talented musician. He produced, and you know, like I met Cortez 2013. Like freshman year, we had the Young Money shirts. He got the Young Money shirts for the band and all that, whatever. And I had met him, and somebody was telling me like, that's, you know, Lil Wayne manager, this. So, you know, I tried to work my 1, 2, this, but I'm just like, you know, everything happened for a reason. Like, you know, I don't like, even nowadays, if I see somebody out or whatever that's connected to this person or connected to this artist, even though I'll be wanting to be like, I got beats for this. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you gotta think, like, I be around a lot of celebrities, and like they hear that stuff all day long. They hear it in the DM, they hear it out in public. When they in the studio where it's space where the world not even is really allowed into, it's kind of the last thing I noticed. That's kind of the last thing they want to hear. So when I meet somebody like that that's in the industry, whatever, I don't really just go up to them and just, I try to get to know them personally. This, and if that evolves into something, then it do. If it don't,
Yeah, it's great.
it is what it is. You know, I don't
Make
really
it
try to
natural.
force it. Sometimes my manager kind of get mad at me, like, cause I seen after I work a money bag, I went to the studio with him, and we was walking past each other, and he was like, he spoke, and I spoke to him, but he didn't know I produced one of his
Who
biggest
was that
songs at the
again? Who
time.
was that again?
Money Bag Yo.
Oh, Money Bag, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he didn't know I had produced one of his biggest songs at the time. So I spoke Money Bag. He like a real respectable artist. We dapped each other up. I kept moving. But my manager, my manager got mad. Was like, man, you should have told him you produced this for him, and this you should have got. And I was just like, bro, I just wasn't feeling. I don't be trying to press that on people, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I be tired of it too. Like, I have so many producers DMing me every day. Like, I got loops, I got this. That's the last thing I want to hear if I meet somebody in person. Almost like, you know, if you in this room, you here to do a reason. I mean, you here for a reason. So we gonna work. But yeah, you know, not trying to kill nobody's dreams and like that. Cause I do work with some people, you know what I'm saying. But it just be a lot of people don't be wanting to hear that stuff all the time. So I just believe
Aaron,
I just a firm believer in it. If it's meant to be, it's gonna happen. So
Aaron, man, I do feel that like it's a point where we gotta give you your flowers. You know, producer for you, for all these artists that you've named, you know, just being
Can
who
we?
you are. Go ahead,
this
go
man
ahead.
with the grass
Cause
and flowers.
you just roll into the flowers sometimes, and I be happy. We like it's still stuff that we.
No, like I look at the time sometimes, like because I was looking like we had 49 minutes, but like I could have done this like 35 minutes ago because like what he's doing is great, you know.
Yeah.
So you know, like he just his production work and like just the grit and the grind. I think a big portion of our show, what we try to do is like make sure that everybody know that like wherever you are in your life, there's more to give. And what Aaron has done is like throughout his life, he's grind and gave more to our community, to our world, to the universe, through his talent. And I think nothing more than great than giving that back to the I Love, and letting them know that what the I Love produced.
For sure.
And he produces so much great things that he producing soundtracks to our lives right now. And we're amazed about the talent that you're doing, and the things that you're doing, and the things that you're pushing out, and we love it, and we need you to know that we all are fans of you.
I appreciate y'all, man, wholeheartedly, 100%. Thank
You
you
know,
so much.
like when we know it, it's like, oh, let's listen to it. And Aaron, you're doing great things, and this episode is only highlighting a, a spectrum of a small spectrum of what you're doing, but what you're saying, and what I'm learning, and what Danielle is learning, and what Terrell is learning, and then what this whole community is learning, is that like you belong in you belong to be a part of the greatness of Jack State University, a part of the Sonic Boom of the South, and we respect you, and we thank you for everything that you're doing,
I
and we
appreciate
thank you
y'all.
for everything that you're continuing to do to expound on the greatness of Jackson State University. You're an awesome person, man. We appreciate you for being on the show.
Thank y'all.
Absolutely, man.
Thank y'all so much. I
Yeah,
appreciate y'all having me.
man, you push culture forward.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
The piece with the tuba section, you being called out as a freshman, like, was, kind of like a tent pole, like a I can't think of the word, but I'll say this. Well, I had a question about, before we move on. The video, you said you bought a camera and all of the things. What else did you do with that? Um, that project, that group. What was that? You don't have to name the group if you don't want to, but I know y'all did something more than just get
I love this.
step shows.
Oh, you ain't really gotta go into all that. Like,
Okay,
no, we do.
I didn't
We
know.
do.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
We do.
I didn't know if you wanted to go into it or not.
We
Okay.
do.
no, I don't.
Okay. All right. Won't have
Yeah.
to. Won't have
Yeah.
to. We don't have
But
to.
no, step shows. Yeah, we did step shows. We did we did step shows. We did stuff around campus. We did stuff for like fashion shows around the city of Jackson. We did stuff for the March Madness basketball team, which they put on the news. They played on the jumbotron. I forgot what year at one of the games we had shot the video to.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they did. So we did a lot of stuff. So it was definitely. I mean, I still do like, I'm not gonna say want to get back into it, but I still do. Like when I see camera people or stuff that I be around, I still be talking to them about certain little things, or they somebody that's new to it. I tell them little things like this, but you know,
Yeah. Okay.
We gotta drop
this
it.
kind of off topic. But did y'all have like section leader retreats when y'all was in the boom?
Retreats.
Yeah, like section leader
What do you,
retreat.
well, tell
What's
me
a
what that
retreat?
is. What was
What's
that?
a retreat?
So,
We could have, but tell me
we
what it
probably
is.
we went to Captain D's
So-
together.
So I came in under Dial Taylor. So my first year as a section leader, sophomore year, he had a section leader retreat, which he brought all the head section leaders and assistant section leaders. It was like we had like different things on campus, different meetings, stuff that talked about leadership with the drummers and artists. And then the last day he had it at his house. He had and DT he got like a big nice house somewhere. I forgot some suburb.
Probably out of Madison. He down
No,
Taylor
not
look like he
Madison.
live in Madison.
He out Highway 80 or 18, whatever that highway that on that Walmart. That
It's
Walmart over there,
18.
about
18.
18.
Yeah,
18,
it's
how many
18.
18?
Yeah.
You get on that
Way
and you
down there.
go, you go as far as I don't know, but it's a nice house.
Oh.
He got pool and all that. But anyway, he had like a section of the retreat, and I was just wondering because I ain't know like it's like y'all used to have that type of stuff, but
Like we had,
DT was like a second father to me almost. And then he dog team too, you know. So he kind of put a lot of trust and stuff in me, you know, to
and
let
then you
me.
cold. I
So,
mean, why wouldn't he?
yeah.
I love
Hey,
it.
Random fact also, I
I
moved
would
off
trust you.
apartment.
I would trust you, Aaron.
I moved off campus one time. I mean not one time, but I moved off campus and I had my dog team roommate and I had a trunk front roommate. And we moved all the way out there to Flowood. We had a
Mm.
rent. A rent was
Rankin
like
County, y'all stinking Rankin, dude.
rent was like 1,500 something. It was like 500 per person or whatever. And I one month, you know, I just ain't have it, you know, because you know we get the little refund. I just ain't have it. DT loaned me the money, and he told me like, I'm not gonna ever ask for this back. He like,
Mm.
I'm gonna give this to you, and if you don't return it, then you know our relationship stand or something along that lines. But I
Mm.
made so like when he gave it to me and I paid it, I made sure like I did what I need to do to make sure I got that back to him at the time it
Mm.
mattered. You know what I'm saying? But I just appreciate the relationship me and him had, me and Mr. Hollins. Mr. Hollins, I used to get on his nerves. He probably see me right now and just, you know, just start shaking his head laughing. Like, you know, Dr. Little, everybody. Like, I appreciate the host. I never had a chance
Aaron,
to play under Kevin Johnson, nothing like that, but I respect him too. He's like y'all said, I definitely give him his flowers too, because he like y'all said, from 2018 to now, he just keep on climbing the bar. So
Aaron, man,
Mhm.
thank
It's
you for
all
sharing
good,
that
man.
story
Such an
because,
awesome
like,
Definitely.
big.
that right there is what makes HBCUs. That's what makes Jackson State special.
Mhm.
Because when you see someone in that when you see someone that loves the university and they're part of the university and they're part of the culture and and they're a great individual, but they have that talent and you want to invest in them, you're not looking for the return, you know, at that moment. And for you to say that about Val Taylor, it just like we all look at him as great, you know. But when you say that, it it impacts and it
Mhm.
makes us okay with the greatness that he is. You know, like he's an awesome individual, and we feel that and we think that, but when you say that,
mhm,
it makes us know it. We
Yeah,
think it,
definitely.
and
things
now
that
we
we
know it.
things that we already know. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
How good of a gentleman, Mr. Taylor is, and just how um he's put so much back into the
the
program,
university.
and you are a part of that second wave, that second era of Dow
Yeah,
Taylor.
DT.
You're
Yeah.
Taylor made from,
Right.
you know, over on
He's
this
got
side. You know
I
what I'm
thought
The, the
you
saying?
said
yeah.
technology era, because I
2000. Taylor made in the 1990s.
Technology era. Okay.
Yeah, because I know like back in the day, like DT, he like when I was coming up, he famous for like sending the email with some random picture. I don't know how he find these pictures or who sent him these pictures, but I don't know if they emailed y'all stuff back in the day, or I mean people who was under him back in the day, or they just told him verbally the day before. But you know, band communication is, it grew. So he's emailed us,
Yeah.
but like he just found the most random picture. It could be from high school, child picture, whatever. Like I don't know who sent. I don't know if somebody sending him this or what. But one time we got an email and it was me from King. And when I started playing Tuba, they used to make fun of me because when I stand up next to it, like I was standing like this, and the bed was like right here. I was so short, so I was like a midget. But I had a uniform on, and he had just put that picture on the email, and then it was like some random topic or whatever, letting the whole band know this. But
I
he used
love
to do
that.
that. He used to do that. Oh, I wish I was logging my email. I'll try to go find one to show y'all. But
If you
that was
find it,
something.
send it to us. If
Right.
you
Most
find it,
definitely,
send
dude.
it to us.
That's something that he was famous for. Like he definitely like I remember one time he kicked the whole trumpet section out before Prairie View 2013. Well, not the whole trumpet, but all the screamers, the first trumpet. So we got the Prairie View, like Rob, uh, Jamie, whoever else was like the first screamer trumpets. We ain't really had no screamers because he kicked them out because in practice, like they was trying to bring back that cut off, kiss off type of thing, and people was
That
overdoing
hanging
this,
over.
this
Yeah.
and this, and he just wasn't having it this week, man.
That week.
This week.
This week, like this ain't the right week for that, sir.
You sent them up
That
out of
week
there, you
is
know.
crazy.
You sent them up out of there. You feel me? But I was like, dang, man, because I like trumpet. I didn't play trumpet, but I like trumpet. I like the end of the songs where, like, you know, right now I don't know what's up with the mellophones. They be trying to do what the trumpet's supposed to do, and I wasn't really a fan of that. Like I play our part and let Trump Funk have the last note or whatever, you know. But that's the conversation for another day. But anyway, you
Yeah.
know.
Hey man, so listen, man, you dropped some crazy knowledge, some crazy gems, man. The time definitely does what it does. It ticks away.
For
And man,
sure.
I literally would love another 30 minutes to an hour, but the time is ended, man. But you dropped some stuff, man. Like I learned some stuff, man, and you told some personal stuff, which is actually cool because you know it's a part of your story. Everybody has some personal things that they went through. They had some things where they had to learn some moments where like, you know, they had some hardships and some hard times. But thank you for opening up and sharing that, man, because that's some stuff that people march with you, they probably didn't know these things. You know, they probably were right there next to you in the section with you and never knew you went through that. So they got a chance to hear that right here on Tiger Talk TV and Band Session with the Boom. So listen, man, Aaron, man, we finna get ready to get out of here, man. But before we get out of here, man, I want to see if you have any like last parting words, any shout outs you want to give before we go ahead and shut this down for this particular special guest episode, my good sir.
Man, I'm shout out everybody who tuned in and watched this, man. Shout out Sonic Boom of the South. Shout out Terrell. Shout out Toby. Shout out Danielle. Appreciate y'all for having me, man. Shout out Dog Team. You know what I'm saying? Shout out everybody, man. Like, it's all love over here. Thank y'all for having me.
Yo,
Man,
that's what's up, man. We appreciate it. Toby Danielle, y'all got anything before we sign off this bad boy?
I love this guy, man. Aaron,
I learned a
Hey,
couple
love you
things
too,
I ain't
buddy.
know. Yeah, go ahead, Tony.
yeah,
Look,
man.
y'all know what's crazy?
Aaron, I've learned so much tonight, man. Like, and Aaron, man, like, I love reaching out to like the people that came after us. You know, like it's crazy that you know the history that's still being made. You know, we watch the games, we see the band, we see the boom, and we look and we see parts of us in everything. But then to sit here with Aaron and listen to him and his part of making the boom great, you know, it's impactful and it's inspiring.
Most definitely.
It gives me the energy to keep going, man.
Hey,
Yeah.
I got one
Got
thing.
to.
I got one thing I want to add, and then we're gonna talk about this merch, and we're gonna get out of here. Listening to Aaron's story earlier on, that kind of sound like some 98 stuff. But I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. Like he got some 98 vibes in him. Like, hold on, you did what? Okay.
Yeah,
Leave it
so
alone.
What you talking about?
So in the beginning, you know, when he was telling his story, like how he was like, I had a gun, and then but I really didn't have a gun. Like, that's some stuff that we would do. Like, oh, don't worry about that. But that's funny. That's funny. So
No,
anyway,
that
so
is
no,
right.
it's
I mean,
like
hey, we were some thugs, man. Like,
we were kind of we were literally.
it's a
I'm
different
already
boom.
knowing.
There was a lot of
I'm,
thugs in the boom.
It
I'm
just
already
sounds
knowing,
like
man.
it sounds like something like you were 15 years later and here
Right.
you are. But
I hate
I get it. You
I hate to
Detroit
keep on
didn't
talking.
change much between that time. So
One more thing. We was at the grid one time practicing, right? Everybody march. All we hear is He
oh my
like,
god.
keep
All the
marching. We
time,
just
all the time.
keep marching. Well, you got people ducking, people doing this. Hey,
You
I'm
must
like,
have been
man.
a crab because we heard
I'm
that
like,
all the time. We just yes, sir. Like we just keep
I'm
it
like,
moving.
I swear, I'm like, what's going on? I'm like,
He said
Right.
man.
keep marching.
Yeah.
That's funny, man. Yo, that boom life, y'all tuning in. The
Toby.
boom life, it's more than just playing an instrument and picking up your knees. It's more
Hmm.
to it. There's a
It's a
whole
lifestyle.
lifestyle. There's a lifestyle.
It's
That's
an
why we have this
attitude.
pod. It's an ooh, it's an
That's a
attitude.
P.I. Adams
I
statement
like
right
that.
there. It's an attitude.
Pi.
We did have a retreat. It wasn't quite a retreat, like on the level you talking about, Aaron.
Mhm.
We had times I would say with Paul Adams. Paul Adams was that type of guy where
Mhm.
he would
Yeah.
bring us together. Um, address us as adults.
Yeah.
One-on-one, he had a different relationship with everybody, I think. But
don't drink cheap liquor.
yeah, that's one of them. That's one
That
of the
was
few.
definitely one.
Yeah, that's
Man,
one of the few.
Said don't drink cheap liquor.
But that ain't it, because I don't want that to be what people remember about Mr. Adams.
I'm not
Because
even.
that was one of the few things. But yeah, he was very, very serious about leadership. So that's dope.
Esprit de
But
corps.
yeah, esprit de corps. But
Esprit de corps.
man, Aaron, yes, your story is amazing. It's awesome. I learned some things I didn't know. I already knew a few. So this is awesome, man. And you being, who you are, your age, and just so intentional about what you wanted to do with the program and just with yourself and your future. It says a lot. It speaks a lot. And I know Jackson State and the boom had a lot to do with that development and who you are today. So man, shout out you again.
Thank
Again.
you. Most shout out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Appreciate you.
I just wanted to give my little piece before we moved on.
Yeah.
To Rail.
Love it.
Aaron,
Yeah.
we about to drop off of this thing, but like, stay on because we got the after show.
Okay, guys.
No doubt. All right, y'all. That's it. That's us. Tiger Talk TV. This is Band Sessions with the Boom. You got your boy Terrell Key, aka T Reezy.
And it's your girl Danielle Walls, aka Don Yeezy.
And it's your boy Toby Johnson, aka Ferris Styles. And now, right there, we got who?
We got Aaron Butler, man, professionally known as Flex on the Beat, man. We out here.
Flex on the
PKA, I love it.
Right. So I saw this. So I saw PK. I was like,
that take you to another level right there. That ain't also known as.
It's not. I was trying to figure
Lost
it
some
out.
paperwork behind that, man. Black and white.
Oh, he got paperwork. So like, yeah, we got to make that right.
It's official over here, man.
Oh, good.
All
right, y'all.
teams.
Yes, sir. All right, we out of here, y'all. Until next time. Peace out.
For sure.